Hello everyone and welcome back to Jacklet Educational channel. So this video is very important because if you are going to start the preparation for the UGC-NET environmental science paper, or if you are going to appear for the exam, then this thing you should be knowing, because these are the important tips which I have collected by analyzing the last 5 years paper for the UGC-NET environmental science subject. So this video is all about how many questions are asked from each of the units of the UGC-NET environmental science syllabus. So आज हम जानेंगे प्रत्येक यूनिट से कितने प्रश्न पूछे जाते हैं. So watch this video till end to note down all these things and prepare well for the examination. So without wasting much time, let's get started. So let's come to the point directly. First of all is the structure of Earth. Yes, structure of Earth, you are getting 1 to 2 questions every time. I will give the hints of the questions which are asked. Question will be asked from crust, mantle, core, the element present in this region, asthenosphere, discontinuity layer, Gutenberg discontinuity. So these are some of the examples which I am telling. So structure of Earth, 1 to 2 questions are for sure. Coming to the structure of atmosphere also, 1 to 2 questions are asked from this thing, that is atmospheric layer, the phenomena in different atmospheric layers, why the change in the temperature is there. So these are certain concepts from the structure of atmosphere coming in the environmental science paper. Next, similarly, coming to the structure of hydrosphere, so here also 1 to 2 questions are asked from there. These three things are also important. So here comes the major part, that is the water pollution, toxicology, sewage treatment process, groundwater storage zones. So all these things, these topics are the question bank for 7 to 9 questions. Yes, 7 to 9 questions are asked from these sections. I'll tell you something. Toxicology means mostly they will ask the numerical related to toxicology, and groundwater storage zone, that means they will ask aquitard, aquiclude, all this concept will be coming under the groundwater storage zone. And sewage treatment process, primary, secondary, tertiary, what are the aerobic, anaerobic process. So these all are coming under the sewage treatment process. Very important. All this makes up around 7 to 9 questions in the paper 2. Next is also very important, air unit. Yes, air unit for particularly particulate matter, acid rain, atmospheric stability, ELR, ALR, the plume behavior, the plume models, very important, windrows, and global warming, that means greenhouse gases, their global warming potential, the CFC conversion, all these things, they will constitute 8 to 10 questions. These are the units, very important. 8 to 10 questions are coming from the air unit, that is the air pollution, air monitoring. All these things will consist of these many number of questions. Next, coming to the natural hazards, 1 or 2 questions will be there from this section for sure. For example, earthquakes, tsunami, cyclone, earthquakes, waves, PSLR waves. So all those who are preparing, they will be knowing what I am telling these things. So ecology and soil, again a very major unit. 12 to 15 questions will be coming from this. Yes, last 5 years questions, if you have analyzed, mostly coming from ecology and soil unit. Very important. So these things you should keep remembering while you are preparing. Next, coming to the radioactivity. Yes, questions will be 2 to 3 questions asked from the radioactivity. Mostly the half-life period, the numericals coming from the radioactivity, and sometimes they will be asking the concept part. And yes, moderator and all these are used in the fusion and fission reaction coming from the energy part also. Next is rocks and minerals. So here also 3 to 4 questions will be asked. Rock types, clay, kaolinite, types of minerals, rocks formation technique. This is all about the rocks and minerals. 3 to 4 questions are asked from this section. Then is the environmental chemistry. So here 2 to 3 questions will be particularly from the environmental chemistry, but this environmental chemistry will be also from the air, water and soil unit. So particularly environmental chemistry, 2 to 3 questions will be here asked in the examination. Next is again very important topic, that is the energy unit. Yes, 10 to 12 questions are asked from this unit every time in the NET paper 2 of the environmental science. So all the energy part, and also you should know what are the goals for the India's renewable, non-renewable targets. All these things will be coming from here. And also energy numericals are there, solar, wind energy, all these things will be getting the blade speed, blade size, all these things from the numericals which you have practiced, you will be knowing that. coming to the GIS and remote sensing. So here from this you will get the basic of 1 to 2 questions: microwave, infrared type of remote sensing, what are the situation when the microwave is used, infrared for the temperature, thermal type of analysis. Next, coming to the analytical techniques. Yes, again this is from the chemistry. 1 to 2 questions, I will say 2 to 3 actually. Here questions will be from the analytical techniques. Those will include AAS, atomic absorption spectrophotometry, GCMS, flame photometry. Anything can become from this analytical techniques. So this is also important part. Next is coming from the wetlands. Yes, wetland, 1 to 2 questions will be there. What are the condition in the wetland? Most of the time they have asked about the ecotone, what are the condition, pH level, all these things from the wetland. And then waste disposal. This is also very important. 1 to 2 questions are 100% for sure they will be coming. Waste disposal means biomedical waste disposal. Also most frequently asked are the color bins where these are dumped, and what are the treatment process, solid waste management. So all these things coming under the waste disposal. 1 to 2 questions are definitely coming. Next is the geological landforms. Yes, 1 to 2 questions will be from the geological landforms. For example, mountain, glaciers, deserts, river zone, for example Rithron zone, that is the head zone, headwater zone. Similarly from the glaciers, moraine, all these things will be coming in the geological landforms section. Next are the two major parts. Yes, EIA, that is environmental impact assessment, and the laws. 7 to 8 questions will be asked. Yes, this is the major unit. You should know all the basics and you should at least solve 100 to 200 questions from the previous years related to this, so that you will be able to know what kind of questions are asked. And yes, statistics, 5 to 7 question will be from the statistics, biostats unit, very important. 5 to 7 questions are asked from this statistics unit every time. So as you would have noticed that while telling about the units, I was also telling some of the important topics also. So if you want to know 50 most frequently asked topics in the paper 2 of UGC-NET Environmental Science, you can check this video. I will provide in the I button as well as in the description below. So here I have told about the UGC-NET JRF do's and don'ts in the last 30 days. You can actually watch this before preparation also. Here I have noted down. You can go and check this video so that it will be very helpful for you in the examination. And last but not the least, you should not take that if you have not done most of the things, then you should not get panic. No worries about that. Whatever you have prepared, go with that. Be 100% sure about your preparation level. Believe in yourself. Try to be smarter in preparation. So no need to go all these things while studying. Selected topics you should study and keep smiling. Believe in yourself. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe the channel for more such updates. And yes, you can join our Telegram group for regular quizzes and Insta page for the current affairs and regular updates. So see you guys in our next video.